Hello YouTube, it's Emily. I'm back today with another journal flip through, and I just listed this on my Etsy, and so I wanted to film a flip through so that you could see the details of it and I could explain everything that was done to this journal. So let's just get started. The cover, let me just take off, this is kind of a chiffon ribbon. It's really pretty. It's actually pretty strong. It stretches a little bit. So you might be able to actually double that around and tie it, but just simple. This image, I came across this image and I just knew it had to go front and center on a journal. And so I made a whole journal based on this image. It's just a beautiful image of a woman who is reaching up into the stars, and I did put kind of a sequin decal jewel in there, as well as glitterific and gold wax on the inside, and then I put a piece of acetate over her so she is protected. For the cover, let me open this up. I want to make sure I'm in frame. Okay. Move this so there's no glare. For the cover, this is a completely hand constructed journal. I used acrylic paints to mix this color. I wanted sort of a I don't know, sort of a not marine blue. I wanted it to be a little bit more dusty and kind of old looking. So I added in a little bit of yellow and a little bit of gray, and so we get this kind of cool, I love the shade of this blue. And then I used gold wax to sort of distress it, make it look old, and I used glitterific to give this kind of galaxy effect, so that when you move it around, you kind of just feel like it's an old patched together like galaxy sort of cover. I did go over this with Mod Podge 2 layers, so it's very sturdy and durable, and it's gonna hold up really well over the years for you. So for the, I think they call this a book charm. I'm not sure what the kids are calling it these days. It's a grommet, and I used these trims, this pretty pale yellow, sparkly with silver, this one with kind of a greeny shimmer throughout, gold sari silk, some teal sari silk. So I have a moon here, a little tassel, moons and stars, and these beautiful charms that have iridescent stars within them. I mean, it's just a golden tassel. It's just a delight. It makes a little bit of noise. It's really, I love this, the way that came out. Okay, so let's open it up. Oh, I also added some metal gold book corners to all of the corners. And I guess here's the side view. I left some of the sewing strings visible. I like the way it looks. You can trim them if you like. Okay, let's open it up. So first page we have, I'm gonna add my little corner cut, and that helps me stabilize this. So it's a hidden spine, so this will lay completely flat when you're in the middle of it. But I wanted to keep the actual spine intact, so I did a hidden spine on this one. Okay. So on the front cover, we have a flip here and a pocket and an acetate pocket over this pretty star graphic paper. I made some tags out of this graphic paper, sewing around, and then I left these strings just free. And then that tucks in here. I liked the use of acetate in this book because it, you know, you can see the gorgeous papers. Oh, excuse me, I'm caught here. There we go. And just a lot of this fun sort of galaxy ephemera. Where did I have this? Here. Look at this. She's like sending her thoughts to the moon, maybe. Something like that. And then on the flip here, I have this envelope that I made out of this graphic paper, and it has just a little eyelet and charm. Inside is, and then I have a little sticker in here for you to put wherever you like. And that covers this extra little journaling spot. You could say, you know, the date or what this journal is for in there. And I just clipped that in here. And I kind of tried to match this with one of the circles because they fit together so perfectly. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so here, front page, I wanted a little sparkle. I've got Sari silks and sequins throughout this book. I wanted a little bit of sparkle right here on the front page. I did a, what do you want to call, I don't know what to call this. It's circular with a brad, so this will flip. And I just used some of these papers so that it kind of coincided. And underneath here, again, you could put belonging to, or what the journal is for, or your name, or whatever. I just thought it'd be cool to have a little spot that's kind of tucked in there, and you can use it how you like. Okay, first page, I have a triple flip, little pocket in here. Let me make sure you can see that. Okay, I'll lower down a little bit. So there's 3 flips, journaling space, and then this holds that guy together. Then we can flip, and there's more journaling space. This paper I distressed with shimmer inks in gold and turquoise. And then that covers like that. I did some punching of some stars and finished them with gold wax for tabs. A sewn pocket that I distressed. I made this tag, really like just neutral paper but with the stars, so I thought that would be really nice to journal on. Starry Night is a delight, little journaling spot. And this is the journaling page, again with that neutral star paper. I added this, it kind of, I wanted to do something that sort of emulated like a telescope. So I wanted to do a circular with the acetate, and maybe this is your close-up view of the stars, and then it turns and there's a secret little spot for you to journal there. I did an upper corner tuck that's sewn and then covered in acetate with a couple pieces of ephemera here. This is a book page. I used a bunch of book pages from the book Sky Atlas, so they're throughout, and they have just really cool images of historic renderings of kind of what people throughout time have seen the star, you know, trying to chart the stars and how they see it throughout time. Another one of those pages that I distressed in a journaling card. I think that's Darling, clipped in here. Another one here, I decided to just use the other side of that for another one. This is Hello Moonchild, kind of a zodiac constellation page. Okay, we have a journaling space on this cool paper, some gold spray. This is a digital kit page that I've sewn around, their book page. I attached some sari scraps to this one. I wanted to use gold and image of the sun with stars around it. This is a nice journaling page. Oh, I just thought he was so cute. This is a piece of ephemera that you can journal on, of course, or take it out. The sea above the sky. These are interesting. You'll like these papers to look throughout. This is from a digital kit that I've sewn around. Oh, this, I mean, I debated on using this on the front page, but instead I chose the turquoise. But here is just this mirrored, stunning piece of sari scrap that, I mean, I had to go in this journal, right? Gold and silver. Here's a tag I made that you can journal on with sari silk. I liked this one. It's just a face. Okay, here I've done a couple of these throughout. Let me make sure I'm in frame. Done a couple of these kind of flipped pages throughout that you can add additional notes onto, and I've sewn it. I like that effect. And like I said, I left all these strings free. So you can cut them or not. And then another star. Here I have 2 pockets that I've sewn for ephemera pieces. Added some cool digital kits. I love this page. Here we have jump rings onto some eyelets for a secret journaling spot, and with a little tassel. This little silk. This is a large tuck, and behind it I have another envelope that I made from a book page. This is from the Sky Atlas book. Looks like a phoenix. What do I have in here for you? Oh, another little journaling card. You can stick whatever you like in there, and then I put it behind, but with this so you can remember that it's back there. I love that paper. Kind of some, this is longitude, latitude, kind of mapping ephemera. I thought that suited this journal. This is an upside down tuck with a tag that I made to fit right in there. You could journal in there. I'll put this back later. Here's some more of the paper. Journaling card. Our time together is heavenly. You can write on that. And then this flips out and is an additional space to write on. And you could probably really hide that. Some of these I've just added, you know, and they tuck right in, so it could really be a secret. Oh, this is an envelope that I made in the Sky Atlas. And I tucked in another little journaling card in there. I rounded the corners. Oh no, look, she's gotten a little bit bent. But I love this image so much. I did debate on putting her on the cover, but ultimately I decided this was just, it was too good. So I added that as extra because I loved her, and she's kind of embracing the moon, sort of an Art Nouveau kind of vibe there. A little piece of ephemera, another little star punch. This is a collaged tuck. It says adorns a sky of blue with a journaling card and a piece of constellation ephemera. Here's an extra secret page in there. Make sure that's secure. Good journaling pages there. Another little collaged tuck spot. Says what the moon saw. Lots of moons and stars in here. Sari silk. I've reached the end of that. Eating that. Okay. Oh, I printed her again as a tuck spot just because I love it. Our friendship is written in the stars. Gorgeous. A top tuck, place for ephemera. This is a journaling space that flips, and then a pocket, a side pocket with acetate that you can stick in your journaling. I sewed this piece of sari. This kind of looked celestial to me, sort of almost like a sun, with a tag that I've sewn. And that fits perfectly in there. I love these pages. added this for a tab. I just kept it whole. It's just beautiful. I love the colors. Gotta have some shimmer. Journaling card. Journaling pages that are sewn. I kept these two together. The moons are kind of looking at each other. Very different takes on imagery here, but I don't know, complimentary in my opinion. Here's the middle of that signature, and this folds out. Lady. Here's another piece of sari scrap that I sewed around. Kiss me under the light of the stars. A journaling card. Oop. Oh, see, I have all these extra spots for you to write on and then tuck in throughout. I used a lot of graphic paper in this journal. As you can see, a lot of this printed, and some of them are pretty neutral and you can journal on, but some of the darker ones I wanted to compensate for with a lot of blank ephemera. This is a pocket that I stuck a journaling card in, and I've sewn that. Learn to love the sky you're under. Okay, this, oh, I should have put this together. It tucks in like that. They kind of fold into each other. I made sort of like a wardrobe flip out, sewn around it, and then used these brads, star brads, to attach the circles, and then it opens. You can write here and here, and then there's a sewn pocket. You can write here, and then here is a tag that I've sewn around as well. And then if you just put them together, it stays close. The last page, this is a little spinny with some journaling space in here. And then the back cover consists of pretty much the same setup, where I have something attached to the flip, a journaling space, a pocket with a tag, and some extra ephemera in an acetate pocket. So that is my Among the Stars junk journal. I had so much fun working on this project. I absolutely love the way it turned out. This is 8 by 6, and then I want to say, where is my ruler? I just had it. Let's take a look at this. This is a, oh dear, I think these are centimeters. I think it's a 2-inch sign with 3 signatures, and then this has 62 pages, so 120 for writing pages, not including the ephemera and the extra kind of journaling cards and such that I included. So leave me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. I hope you love it. I really love this one. I kept thinking throughout, gosh, should I just keep this for myself? But no, we're running a business here, so I can't keep every single journal. But I think I will make myself kind of a celestial one at some point, because I just love the way this came out. So I hope you enjoyed this. Leave me your feedback below, and I'll talk to you later.